The Children's Neuroblastoma Cancer Foundation offers hope for every child, every step of the way.
Anytime a parent hears that their kid has cancer of any kind, it's devastating. I just turn their world upside down.
The shock of hearing a cancer diagnosis means that often families just don't take in anything that is said in the rest of that conversation.
I can't imagine what might be going through a family's mind at that time. And helping the families understand that despite how difficult treatment may be or what it entails, that we're with them every step of the way.
Just kind of unbelievable, really. Just hard to comprehend at the time that your child has cancer, and it's a very serious thing, and just a lot of questions about, okay, what comes next, and what is it, and how did it get there, and
it was very shocking. We didn't expect that it would be cancer.
When they said it's cancer, it's like I don't remember them even telling me a treatment plan. It was like I was having an out-of-body experience. I felt alone in the situation, and I had to make a decision, and I had to make a quick decision. And they said they're not rushing me, but they said we're rushing you. So it was hard. It was hard, and it was quick, and it was fast.
Neuroblastoma is the most common tumor outside of the brain. That's a solid tumor in kids, and it can range anywhere from babies even before they're born all the way up through young adulthood.
I have a lot of fears and concerns, and they kind of come in waves depending on where we're at, or how Emily's doing that day, or even just in that moment. Obviously the biggest fear is losing my child's life.
He threw his arms up into the air and his eyes opened wide, huge smile on his face as if he was looking at something, and then his arms dropped. But he died with a smile on his face with his eyes open. I remember how excited I was when he was born. I mean, he wasn't alive for more than a few hours, and he was already going 15 miles an hour because I was just running up and down the halls with him. And now full circle, I'm holding him, and he's smiling, but dead, but beautiful.
Although many of the high-risk children will lose their battle with the disease, others go into full remission with some lasting effects from the treatment.
I was diagnosed at 3.5, and I was declared NED in 2017. Lasting effects, the first one we noticed was my hearing loss. I have severe loss of high frequencies in both ears. I have hearing aids for it. And then I have some joint and bone health, like they're more brittle than they normally are. My teeth are brittle, so they'll chip easily. I also have lung issues that are requiring me to be on the transplant list.
So I'm 11 years in remission, and I'm in school. I go to Clark State Community College in Springfield, where I'm from, and I'm taking registered nursing. I'm constantly still at doctor's offices, and I deal with a lot of long-term effects. And, it's a part of our life, but we don't want it to be our whole lives. I'm proof that, there is success. So never lose that hope and never give up. There's more to us than neuroblastoma.
These survivor kids are unbelievable. They want to be pediatric oncologists. They want to be nurses. They want to do something in science and biology. They just want to do their best to make sure that the next person or family is taken care of and there's a cure.
That's why, for over 20 years, the Children's Neuroblastoma Cancer Foundation has been there for every child, every step of the way.
CNCF is a great source of support for the patients and families. They've got great resources and links to information about neuroblastoma, and they also help provide funding for grants and for research so that we can find better treatments.
I'm amazed by organizations such as CNCF and individuals such as Pat that have taken tragedy in their life and have turned it into something positive to help other families.
As a mom who has gone through neuroblastoma and lost a child, it's very, very important to me to make sure that the next family is able to make good choices for their child, because it's all about saving the child's life. Every time I see one of the little children playing at our conferences, it just reinforces the importance of having a conference for them, because it's such a confusing and crazy time for them in their lives, and so many of them are young moms and dads.
I'm glad there's an organization like CNCF, just because I like our doctor. I just would like to be able to mentally contend with him a little. And so with hearing about different types of treatment and everything, it makes me armed with knowledge, and I feel like I can go and have a decent conversation with him, instead of him just saying, here's the treatment plan, and I go, yes, sir.
CNCF gives you the tools and the power to advocate for your kid and be an essential team member on this journey.
CNCF is a wonderful resource to all families going through this, and it's one of the first organizations that we found to be able to have information about the leading and cutting edge trials that are out there from all different areas is really wonderful.
And having so many oncologists that specialize in neuroblastoma here at the conference, when they're not doing their presentation in between breaks or lunch or dinner, they will sit down and have a conversation with you.
You can tell it's about the kids. It's all for the kids. And these providers who are here are for the kids.
The CNCF conference gave the McKinneys a better understanding of treatment plans for their daughter Emily. They decided on a different approach that included surgery, and Emily responded well.
The foundation as a whole has just been an amazing resource. So helpful.
And the doctors and the experts, these aren't just people that are just, I don't know, it's not like they're getting the doctors on the bottom of the barrel. I mean, these people are writing papers, and they're writing history with neuroblastoma and cures.
I can't think of anything more touching and more inspiring to be able to do something to help that little child grow up and be a productive, great human being, a great husband, a great wife, a great father, grandfather, grandmother. They could be the next cancer cure. They could be the next president. They could be anything that they want to, and we need to save them. How do you not want to help them?
We were downstairs just a bit ago, and one of the moms, she has a 4-year-old daughter, and she says just to see Tyler at 22 as a survivor has given her so much hope.
I struggled with side effects and late effects still now, like neuropathy and other things, but I'm just working on going to college and getting a degree.
I had cancer. Now when I meet people, the first thing they don't see cancer. I don't let it really define me, but it's something that I always have to live with, and I just have to keep on going like any other person.
What's in my future? I am currently studying mechanical engineering at Purdue University, so I am planning to go through with that around all my other medical issues. Also in the near future, I will get a new pair of lungs from the lung transplant team, which will hopefully open up more possibilities. It will make just my life easier. I currently live in Indiana, but I don't know how that's going to change with any job opportunities, but I would like to also help contribute to CNCF. in the future.
With your help, CNCF can continue to fund pioneering research and provide both support and hope for neuroblastoma families and their children.